What's up, guys? So today's Friday, and I did my workout on Wednesday. That was my day two, and that was my arm workout, which you'll see in a minute. And as you guys can see, the box is behind me. Currently in the process of moving to our new place. So it's been a little bit of a challenge in trying to stay accountable with the diet. Um, and again, no special diet. Not doing anything specific, just tracking calories, making sure that I'm doing okay with my calorie intake. In a way, it kind of helps. I mean, I'm busy moving stuff in the middle of training clients. Then I go home, pick up some boxes, move it to the new place. So I am every now and then I'll eat a snack, a small meal of some sort, and then I'll have my meal. I mean, I'll track the meal, and yeah. So, anyways, arm day. So I'm doing again every 2 days. 2 days rest, and then the next day is a gym day. And tomorrow might be tough, only because tomorrow's Saturday, and I'm moving the rest of my stuff from like the big stuff, the furniture and all that stuff. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to get a leg day. I'll need to be fresh with energy to move all my stuff. I got some help coming in, but still, I'm planning on taking the whole entire day to try to just finish it off in one shot and be fully moved in. So my leg day might not be till Sunday, which is fine. Push that to Sunday, and then Wednesday again, it'll be upper body. So for those of um, that are curious about high intensity training, that's the method of training that I've been doing. One set to failure. Sorry, my car was making weird noises. Um, One set to failure, and then just really pushing the intensity in every set. And you guys will see how I like to perform it for my own. One thing that a lot of people don't really understand when it comes to high intensity training, um, there's principles, there's protocols, but at the end of the day, it's about how much intensity is the right amount of intensity for your body. It could be different for many people. For some people, just doing that one set to failure done works great, and they build muscle that way. They get stronger that way. For some, they need to go beyond, creating some more inroad, um, or just the stronger your body gets, the more intensity we need to provide it, the more stimulus we need to provide it. So we need to get creative with the ways that we approach the intensity, not just by going to one set to failure, but adding drop sets, adding pause reps, adding an extra set with a static hold, or an extra set with a negative only. Little things like that. That's the kind of stuff that I like to do, especially for myself. I'm a natural, no enhancement drugs or anything like that. So I really need to push my body to see what's its limit, but also what's the right amount of intensity. If that was great, and the only way to measure that is as I progress throughout the week, see if I'm getting stronger, or if I'm regressing. So um, those are the kind of things, and that's what I like about it, because you have so much time and so much wiggle room to address the changes and also make adjustments if needed. I'm not going in for 4 to 6 times a week, and then being burnt out by the end of the week. And what changes am I going to make if I don't have time? So um, I'm just working once every 2 days. So, anyways, guys, check it out. This is my arm day. Again, this was on Wednesday. Today's Friday at the time of this video, and then stay tuned for leg day on Sunday.
All right, so we're going to start off with some dumbbell lateral raises. Now, I'm starting off with 20 pounds here. I'm still working on being able to get as many more reps as I can beyond just 3, doing a controlled movement. So slow on the way up and slow on the way down. It actually is very difficult with 20 pounds. My goal is to try to get 6 to 8 repetitions with 20 pounds. I think so far I'm at 3, maybe 4. But it definitely gets tough trying to lift it up high. But what I like to do is I'll start off with this heavy weight, just knowing that I'm fresh and have enough energy to apply enough force to try to lift those weights up. Then immediately follow up with a drop set and I drop it down to about 12 pounds here, just to continue my set and, get some more muscle recruitment, create some more inroad in those shoulders, especially on my side delts. And then I'm gonna show you guys a trick that I do to continue the set, working only on the negative. So after I reach to that point where on the positive, which is the part where I'm lifting up, where I get to fatigue, where I can't lift it up anymore, then I do some extra negative reps right there. So slowly bringing it down. So I'll curl the weight up to my shoulders, extend them out, and then slowly resist it all the way down. It's a great way to do a negative set. Now, I wouldn't do this with a heavier weight. So like, for example, if I did 25s, I will do it just towards the end where I fatigue my muscle completely. Next, after that, we got dumbbell shoulder presses. Now for this one, I'm just doing one set. I like to do warm-up sets, like one warm-up set and then one working set. It has worked well for me psychologically. I do feel like it's the warm-up set helps me get prepared mentally for the working set where I'm gonna go all out to failure with whatever given weight I'm choosing. But anyways, knowing that I already warmed up and my shoulders are already kind of pumped from the lateral raises, I don't really do another warm-up set for the shoulder press. So I'm just holding 45 pounds here, doing it as controlled as possible. Again, really focusing on that negative on the way down and driving back up without too much momentum. So as you see, as I bring it down nice and slow, I don't jerk it back up. I try to apply force on the way up so that there's no momentum. So that was it for the shoulders. Now moving on is triceps. So on this arm day, I decided to do straight bar tricep pushdowns. Here I did do, I believe, a warm-up set before the actual working set, if I'm not mistaken. Now it's very important, guys, that you keep your elbows under your shoulders. A lot of times people do these pushdowns incorrectly. Their elbows are forward, or as the weight's coming up, their arms are moving back and forth. And there's no real intense focus on the triceps when it's performed that way. Here you see that only my forearm is moving. My elbow stays stacked under the shoulder. It moves forward slightly, but as I come back up, it goes back to its starting position, which is right under the shoulder. Okay, so yeah, I believe that was a warm-up set, and this will be my working set to failure. No rest, just because I really want to make sure that I truly fatigue the muscle, not let it recover too quickly. And I know the weight that I was doing wasn't enough to create failure in that warm-up set anyways, so that is why I jumped quickly into my working set. Now, as you can see, it's really getting tough, so I'm trying to really resist it on the way up. Again, still try to maintain those elbows stacked under the shoulders. And that's it. We have reached failure. All right. Then I decided to add one more exercise to my triceps, and I was thinking of doing dumbbell skull crushers, but I decided, you know what, I'll just stay here and do overhead extensions. I like these because I like to stretch. It's almost exactly the same sort of simulation as the dumbbell skull crushers, just at a different angle. But again, I wanted to create some deeper inroad into the triceps. Make sure that I actually maximized the intensity for the workout of these triceps. And that's it. Reach failure that, and that was just one set. That's all I needed. All right. Final part of the arms workout. Biceps. Starting off with some bicep curls, some barbell bicep curls. It's important that I emphasize that when performing barbell bicep curls, you want to make sure that you are lowering slowly on the eccentric or the negative portion. So when you are bringing that barbell down, you want to make sure that speed is pretty slow. That's where you're going to activate the muscle fibers the most. So if you will, I guess you could think of it as like a maybe 2 to 3 second cadence on the way up, but definitely slow it down with a 4 to 6 second cadence on the way back down. Your biceps will be screaming when performing it this way, in this strict fashion. And it's a bicep pump like never before, I'm telling you guys. When you perform it this way, it's a different game. Okay, so once I finished with my barbell bicep curls, I then now pair it with a dumbbell concentration curl, but I'm just doing only negatives. So I have a 45-pound dumbbell here. I use my other hand to support it and bring it up and resist it and fight the weight all the way down. Man, these things are killer, and you definitely will be sore. I mean, no doubt about it. I was definitely sore from this. Cool. So I did about 3 reps. So I usually try to aim between 3 to 5. Also key is to try to keep that pinky up. So when I assist my other hand to bring the dumbbell up, I try to make sure I start off at the top with my pinky curled up and slowly trying to bring it down, keeping it in that same position. It really, really helps with the peak of the bicep and really working it really well. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe.